My name is Simon Darrenpool. We're called Support Logistics and we are nationwide same-day couriers.
And what do you actually do in the business, Simon?
We transport small items to pallets nationwide from London up as far as Aberdeen, anywhere in the UK.
Okay, so you come in the morning, and can you just talk me through your day?
We will get telephone calls from customers requiring items to be moved. We then pass on to the jobs to subcontract drivers. We call them, they collect the parcels, deliver them, and we invoice at the end of the week.
And if someone didn't know what a courier was, can you just tell me in layman terms what one is?
A courier is a service for people to transport items from one end of the country to the other.
And so what's the difference between you and the postal service?
The postal services tend to be more mail. They do have Royal Mail, which is the parcel division, but people have a lot of cost on that. But we specialise more in urgent same day, so we'll pick up today, deliver today, as a post office will pick up today and deliver tomorrow or the next day.
And who are your customers? Who will come to you and what will they want you to maybe deliver or courier?
Most of our customers tend to be blue chip companies and businesses. We do have a small proportion of private individuals, but most of it is business items such as computers, machine parts, aircraft parts.
And how does your business work then? Because you deliver on the same day to anywhere in the UK?
In the UK, yes.
So how does that work then?
The drivers pick it up and the drivers just pick up from the postcode and take it to the delivery postcode as quick as they possibly can.
So will you have people, because if someone's in, will you have people in those particular areas then?
No,
or,
most of the work will come out of the localised area, businesses, Nottingham, Derby, but we do have a system called CX where we can actually get things picked up from further afield, from London to the Midlands as an example. Okay.
Can you talk me through some of the good and bad points about your job?
The good points for a driver, they're self-employed, they get the job, they don't have the hassle of someone sitting on the shoulder, they get the job and they just spend the day driving. Bad points can be long hours, weekends and evenings. Okay.
And what brings you to work every day? What's your motivation for the job?
Motivation, we like to get the job completed. The financial aspect is a good motivation.
Yes, that is a very good one.
Yeah.
And what are some of the misconceptions that people have about couriers, if there are any?
The main misconception is a white van driver. People don't like them, but at the end of the day, they're doing a job like everybody else.
And if a young person was considering this as a career option, what should they be doing? How would they get into this industry?
The initial prerequisite is a driving licence. Unfortunately, with this kind of business, the insurance can be a bit of an obstacle to a young driver because courier insurance can be quite heavy. But if you can get involved with a company using their vehicle, you can be an employed driver doing the same job until you can get further into the actual industry. That's. And
what would you say some of the skills are that you'd need to become a courier?
You need to be self-motivated, you need to be efficient, it'd be good to have a good geographical knowledge of the country, but that comes with experience.
Okay, and can you talk me through your career path and what led you to where you are today?
Always been involved with motors, as in working in a garage, then started in the courier industry about 16 years ago as a self-employed driver, built it up from there, worked for a lot of the large companies, TNT, DHL, and then we decided they're having the profit off the top, so we think we'll have a slice of it.
And how's that working out, or how long have you been self-employed and running your own business?
We've been doing courier work since about 1994-95. We did spend a lot of time doing major contract work for TNT, DHL, the large players. Now we just deal direct with our own customers, and it's going well.
And are there qualifications that you need to work in this industry? If so, what sort of advice could you offer a young person, or what should they do to get the practical experience?
It is more a hands-on job for the actual driving. There are, I believe, NVQ courses and what's called a CPC course if you want to sort of get involved with large vehicles like lorries and trucks, and then you can carry on and then start doing planning training and transport management training, but that's as you get into the industry a little bit more.
So a young person leaving school today and thinking, yes, I'd like to be a courier, What should they do first? Should they be working with some of the larger companies? Should they be stepping out on their own? What would you advise them?
You can start out with the logistical company as a driver's mate, and you can do that kind of role and learn a few of the roads and learn how the things work, and then you can get your driving licence and progress from there.
And what's important about being a courier? What do you need to be able to do and understand, and what are some of the perks about the job?
You have to understand that a lot of the items that you're moving as a same-day courier are urgent, possibly medical items. We've moved eyes and body parts, things like that. That's what we have to move. Yeah. Medical, anything to do with freezer or chilled goods, which is a perishable item which has a sell-by date, you have to move them quite quickly.
So it's important to make sure that you deliver then, I assume.
That is a very good thing to do, is get the delivery. If not, we need to be very conversant with the customer to let them know of any delays or any problems.
And what are some of the challenges you face in a job like this?
At the moment there's a lot of traffic on the roads. Another problem we face is increasing fuel costs, because a lot of our drivers are self-employed and it goes up every few weeks, and you need to make sure you spend your money maintaining your vehicles.
And how do you generate business?
We have a lot of customers from recommendations. We do actually have cold calling and sales calls, and normal advertising routes, i.e. Yellow Pages and Google.
And because it is a bit tough out there at the moment with, jobs, people struggling to get work, a young person leaving school or thinking of where to start off on their career path might be thinking, it's a bit bleak out there. What could you advise them? How should they go about getting a job?
Perseverance. Set your stall in order. Make yourself very presentable and very saleable. List down all your experiences and what you're good at, and also what you're not good at and what you can work on.